What is up, guys? I am back today with another video, and this is gonna be my first vlog style kind of video where I'm just gonna be talking to you guys. So today's issue, something sort of recent. It's all the stuff that's been going on with the EPA. Here in the US, we have an agency called the Environmental Protection Agency. They deal with all these stuff in our environment, like pollution and smog and all that stuff. If you're into cars at all, you've probably heard a lot of talk about this. It's been a pretty big thing, but I have got to say pretty much everything that I've been hearing about it is either incorrect or misinformed. In actuality, what this actual bill is concerning is the modification of emissions devices on street sold vehicles. So that pretty much means any car that you purchase from the dealership, whether or not you have the intent of keeping it as a street car, or say you take that car, drive it straight home, strip it down, and turn it into a race car. What this law is stating is that it is illegal for you to modify the emissions devices on that. So obviously emissions devices specifically would mean like the catalytic converters and the exhaust system, but knowing how crazy and overboard they go with these laws, I know that it's probably going to turn into something like anything on your exhaust. So you won't be able to modify mufflers, aftermarket exhaust, all that stuff would essentially be made illegal because of this bill. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that this law is still being written. It's nowhere near final. It's not like this is going to be going into law like tomorrow. That's not the issue at all here. Even if this bill was passed, as it stands right now, it would only be in effect for vehicles produced after 2018, which, if you can count, that's in a few years' time. This bill, it depends state to state. Some states have no emissions requirements to be met on cars, so you can literally straight pipe your car and there's no one to stop you from doing it. Then you go to other states, for example, California, where literally touching your car is illegal. Vehicles aren't typically registered to the federal government. Like I said, vehicles are typically registered state to state. Now, one thing that concerns people in the automotive scene is how vague this bill is. The EPA has written this proposal, but they are not specific on stuff like enforcement or really the specifics of the entire proposed bill. For street cars, this isn't really a big concern. Personally, I've always had to deal with all these smog laws, so exhaust modifications are pretty limited here in California. But this comes as a big scare to the racing community. This would essentially prohibit you from your street car converted to race car, would prohibit you from putting an exhaust system on that. And as you know, you're not trying to let your race car sound like a Prius, right? So that's a big scare in the racing community for them, because that would essentially limit the ability for them to put exhaust on their car, which kind of sucks. So yeah, that's kind of my piece, my little rant on the EPA stuff. I know it's kind of old. I just wanted to put out another video kind of talking about it, how I felt about it, in a different light. We are not on our usual way to work. We are heading a different way. We are on our way to HG Motorsports, and I'm hoping to stop by and say hi to TJ and check out how the supercharger build is going, and we're gonna check in and see how that's going. So we just took the exit for HG. I'm hoping this is the right place. Now we got to try to find this place. Tunnel! Ah, damn it, I think we missed the turn. All right, we're gonna have to go ahead and go straight, try to find a place to turn around. U-turn, drift it, drift it. Just kidding. Man, I always think like, you know how the Subaru guys have what they call Subi wave? We need to get like a BMW wave going. That would be sick, but pretty much every time I wave at another BMW driver, they just look at me like, who are you? There's this guy right next to me with a really sick F10 M5. I'm hoping you guys will be able to see it a little bit. Oh shit! I swear, I legit just got air when I hit that little bump. Holy crap. So supposedly we are right around the corner from HG, so let's go ahead and see if this is right. So it turns out I don't see TJ, but I do see his car. So I'm not sure where he went. There's the whip. Not sure where TJ is. So that's pretty lame. TJ is not here. He just left apparently, but we're still gonna go ahead and get a tour of the inside of HG. You guys can see this is pretty cool. Just like outside, how many cool cars they've got out here. They got a GTR, stripped out racing E90. You guys can see this thing is completely gutted. This is insane. Check out the splitter, and of course, this giant wing, because race car, obviously. This is a really sick car. Digging it. Another GTR. There's a bunch of stuff out here. So we're about to get a tour of the inside. Oh, and there's a Ferrari chilling right there. And dang, that slam BMW over there, that's pretty sick. I wonder who owns that. Ha.
Work on a really wide variety of cars. You'll see like everything from an Evo, FRS to Ferrari, Porsche, Lambo. A full tire setup, alignment rack, touchless tire machine.
Oh wow, you guys got everything?
Yep, pretty much do full service here as well.
That's awesome. Got a Mustang up on the rack here.
Yep.
It's getting done to this guy.
It's getting a short block. Build heads, gotta have a supercharger and blow it up. So.
All the parts.
Yeah.
Dang, that's cool.
Yeah. Getting a built block.
So we're back in the more kind of like street part of HG. They got their dyno in here. This is where all they do like fab work and stuff. A lot of street cars out here. You guys can see they got all the equipment, welders, benders, stuff like that. Mercedes SLS up there. Bunch of cars. Got an Ariel Atom over there. That's pretty awesome. Pretty big place. So guys, that was kind of just like a quick tour of around HG, what it looks like. Turns out the guy that was giving me a tour had to go. HG is over in Sorrento Valley, San Diego, California. I'll go ahead and drop the address somewhere. If you guys ever need any engine work, turbo work, power mod, anything, they work on pretty much any car. This is kind of my first vlogish style video. Let me know how you guys like this. I really want to do more of these, and I'm hoping that this one turns out pretty well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. What's up guys? So I thought the vlog would be ending there, but something bad just happened. My car has broken down. Pretty much the engine just cut out. I'm thinking it's a fuel filter or a fuel pump problem, because the engine just starts to die, and then when you give gas, it has no power and it pretty much just stalls out by itself. So I'm stranded here on the side of the highway, hoods popped, cars rushing by. Of course, I'm far from my house too, so I have to pay extra because my AAA membership doesn't cover, so it looks like it's going to be $90 to get my car towed home. Well, anyways, I will update you when the tow truck gets here. Try to do a little shot of the tow truck loading. This might be interesting considering my car is so low, but we will see how that goes. This kind of sucks, but hopefully it's not too bad. So guys, just a little update. The tow truck is here. I'm sitting in the tow truck right now. Hopefully they're able to get my car up, you know, since it's so low. So here we go. I think he's starting to move it up here, so let's see how this goes. Oh, okay, I lifted my air suspension up, so the car's clearing. Cool, I think we're all set. So guys, car is all loaded up out there, and now we're gonna get on our way back home. So guys, we made it safely back home. Thank goodness I had AAA, because it ended up only costing about $55, and the driver said that this same exact tow without AAA would have been about $150, which is insane. So I'm really glad that I had AAA. But this is probably going to be the most interesting first vlog you've ever seen. But I am just happy that I got home safely, and it looks like it's the fuel pump, which probably won't be too bad to repair, so we'll go ahead and get that done. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one, and hit the comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'm actually gonna leave this time. Have a good night. Peace.